Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim Classic. Back again on the Huddersfield line. Back again in Huddersfield. And to throw one in for good measure. Measure? What sort of word is that? Measure, even. Yes, as Trent quite correctly spelled. Back again in a pacer. This isn't the same route we did last time. Don't panic. It's the same train. Different route, I think. Possibly. It's definitely not. We haven't done this one. I don't think. Unless we failed. Then it could be. We'll see. Anyway, if you're watching this on the YouTubes, then hello. This going out on the YouTubes on a Wednesday because that's the day it goes out. Other content train related is some Train Sim World 3 going out on a Saturday, soon to be changing to a Friday. And something else going out on a Monday. I don't know what it is. It's a thing. Go and have a look. There'll be links in the description below to where you can get this route for Train Sim Classic. There'll also be a link down there to the Twitch page where you can watch me do this sort of thing live, because that's a thing. There'll also be a link down there. So 3 of them down there, you know, down there. 3 of them down there to the third one. Even what's the third one to? Discord. That's the one. The Discord is the other one down there or over there, depending if you're laying on your side. It could be over there. If you're standing on your head, it's up there. There'll be links somewhere. So yes, good evening also to CN and Stevie. That's me. We're stopping at some places. So pick up from Huddersfield, go to Slaithwaite, which I'm pronouncing wrong, Slatherwich, whatever it's pronounced, Marsden, Greenfield, Mossley, Stalybridge, Ashton-under-Lyne, and Manchester, Victoria. We'll open the doors because that's what you do to let passengers on. Otherwise, they've got to climb in through the windows, and that's just convenient. Inconvenient is the word. Not convenient. Less convenient than going through the doors. I know. It's going to be one of those. Buckle up. If you're sitting in your car, buckle up, because obviously that makes sense. If you're sitting on your chair, grab a belt and put it around the back of the chair and tie it really tightly. You might need 2 belts, though. Unless you need a wee, then don't do that. I'm not responsible for your chair getting damp. Right, let's do the thing with the thing. Are we in the forwards? I think we are. That's the thing. Brakes in the thing. Is that light red? Is that for me? That's not for me. That's the green. Green's for me. Red's the other one. That's not me. I'm not the red one. I'm the green one. Like a jelly baby. Can we have some things on? Let's put some things on. Can we put some things on? Put the cab light on because it's going to get dark. Aha! See, you don't fool me. I can survive with the lightness of the things. Heat screen when you're down. I'm doing the cab heater on. It's not exactly cold out there. Right, we got 4.39 of the distances of the light of the miles in an hour over a kilometre falling off a tree. To when we get to the Slaithwaite, that place down here. Look, the Slaithwaite, that place. Am I Yoda? Speeding you are? No, definitely not. Okay, so 50, 65? What's the speed limit of this thing? 75. Yep, we're all good. There's a pinging noise. No, but that's what that was. That was definitely the noise of the pinging is what that was. Oh, that's horny. So yeah, so what are we doing? Where do we start? What's going on? Huddersfield, wasn't it? Was it? Yes, Huddersfield. Going to the Manchesters. And then we'll jump in something old and diseasely, because this isn't that. Uh, 65 is the new limit coming up here in the miles in the speeds of an hour's. And then we've got the 75s, which is not going to happen really, is it? Oh, that was the speed thing. That wasn't the whistle thing. I got excited for a second there. Why does that say gearbox local as opposed to you want a different gearbox? Gearbox local, gearbox train. What? Why would you have it? Am I sitting on a gearbox? Let's go. That's a noise. We have got two strapped together for the extra capacities. God, it ain't gonna be long before I take one of these from London to Edinburgh. That's just going to be me sat here for 7 hours, just flat out in a pacer. Okay, we're all good. Going slightly in the uphill direction, as opposed to the one direction, because what happened to them? They didn't last long, did they? Perhaps they should have called themselves uphill direction. So far, we've not seen another train come the other way. Oh, speak of the devils, there is a train coming the other way. Right, 1.22 of the miles. Should think about doing the slowy downy stoppy thing. Carriage is still mishmashed. Mishmash. Not the same. Yeah, definitely not the same. One of these things is not like the other, not like the other, not like the other. Okay, we'll do the slowing down because otherwise we're just going to go whizzing through the platform. And I would never do that. I always stop perfectly at every platform. I've never been known to reverse. You know, I always stop with all the carriages on the platform. Every single time, 100%. There's no proof anywhere that anything else would happen. Maybe. Never been to this part of the world. I don't know if I ever will. It's quite sad, isn't it? I wonder if you can go through life having never been to Huddersfield. I don't know if I'll die with regret. It's a shame I did so much with my life, but I never went to Huddersfield. I don't think anybody's ever said that. In fact, I can almost guarantee nobody has ever said that. Work for Huddersfield Tourist Information. Come to Huddersfield. We've got roads leaving Huddersfield. That's got to be a tough job, isn't it? Getting a job for Huddersfield Tourist Information. That's a big ask, isn't it? Some towns have got something. I'm sure there's something going for Huddersfield. Nothing springs to mind. It's got to have something going for them. I've never been to. See, there must be something. Perhaps it's one of those little. You know, do they keep it to themselves? Do they not want to know what a joy? Is that one of those people just don't leave Huddersfield because it's so great? It's just, you know, you're not allowed in if you're not. You know, if you're an outsider. Oh God. Yeah, I thought the guard might have actually given me a buzz. We'll wait for the brakes to release then, shall we? Maybe not. Okay, it's... Oh, we are moving. This may take a while. Hopefully no one's got any connections in Manchester. There we go. TripAdvisor recommends Whistle Stop Valley steam train thing. What have I done? I didn't do anything. Can't blame me. It's fine, we're moving now. The brakes still haven't released fully. It's some sort of brake issue. This could definitely take a while. There we go. No, we're fine now. We're fine. The brakes have released now. It's fine, Ethan. We're all good. That didn't take very long at all to leave the station. Did I close the doors? Yeah, I did. Exactly. Passenger safety, passenger comfort, a nice gentle acceleration so you don't get jolted back in their seat. No one's... Hang on, have we got... Yeah, there's no tables, is there? It's looking quite sparse. I say no one's going to spill their coffee, are they? But there's no risk of that. Well, we'll see what happens the next one. It could be, you know, it's just going to take a while to do the accelerator is away from the station. It's fine. I am driving a bus on the rails. No one's ever wanted to go to Manchester, have they? So no one's going to be in a rush. We're all good. It's fine. Exactly. I'm the most thoughtful driver now. Right, we're coming up to Marsden. .45 of the miles. We'll see what happens here, see if the brakes release. We've got brake pressure on one side. That can't be good. There's a noise of the pinging type. It's fine. 50 miles an hour. It's a perfectly acceptable speed. We're doing okay. Right, we'll see what happens here then. Can we do the stoppy thing? Right, brakes are being applied. Will the brakes then be unapplied? Because that's what happens. See, now it's fine. They've just released then. So it's if they release again. Hopefully they do. Might just be coming to a stop. Something might have seized. Something broken. We'll blame Crispy. I think that's fair. Yeah, so it definitely seems fair. Right. The next stop is Marsden. You got you got to blame the people that aren't here. Are we on time? No. Kelsey, thank you very, very much for your support. Thank you very much indeed. That does mean, though, Kelsey, I don't want to break this to you, but by doing that, it does mean you are slightly deranged. Didn't want to have to, you know, break it to you, but that's the first step. Watching, step one. Subscribing, definitely step two. Subscribing for the second time, there's definitely something wrong with you. And if you keep subscribing after that, well, you're beyond help. But thank you very much, Kelsey. And Calcium, someone who's very deranged. You do need professional help, indeed, Calcium. You've been lurking for a while. It's already too late. I am beyond all realms of help. This pillock here with the headphones on. Missed the train. That's unfortunate, isn't it? And you look really stupid. What are you listening to? I bet he's listening to, like, ABBA. He looks a sort. And Trent, thank you very much for the quantity of bits. Right, the brake's going to release this time. No. Okay. Are you going to do the releasing thing, brakes? What's going on here? Why Delilah? Yeah, you reckon he's Mamma Mia, here I go again, my. Yeah, it could be. Bit of Abbott. We've got to wait for the brakes to release now. Bear with us, caller. We're just going to... There's something wrong to get a Christmas update. Give me a chance. You've only just started. Actually, we could do that while we're waiting for the brakes. Alexa, how many sleeps till Christmas?
It's 67 sleeps until Christmas. Santa has a Christmas cracker joke he wants to share with us.
Why was the snowman looking through the carrots?
I don't know.
He was picking his nose.
Another cracking joke, Santa.
Come back tomorrow for another Christmas update.
That was bad. That's fine. There we go in now. Oh, God, there's a view. Oh, you reckon it was that? Now it's train brake. That's fine. We're on a slightly faulty train going towards Greenfield. There's an update to Construction Sim which was fixed multiplayer. Hurrah! Oh, hello, that was a thing. That was a very brief thing as well. What happened there? That was definitely a thing. It's fine now. It was a thing. I didn't even spot anything drop. Twitch went twitchy for like a second. It's fine. Hopefully we're all good now. Yeah, meet up in York is what, 7 weeks time? It's not long away. We got to meet up in 10 days. That's the next one. Yes, jelly baby. I've got some jelly beans. I've still my jelly beans and my jelly babies. Hang on. No, I've still got jelly beans in my pot. Right, four the miles, the full number of them to the Greenfield place. Going through the long tunnel. That's what it's called officially. It's the long tunnel. And then we shall arrive at where are we going after that? Let's have a look. Greenfield, Mossley, Staley Bridge, Ashton under Line, and Manchester Victoria. Yeah, construction sim we were due to do last night, but it was broken, so probably do it next Tuesday now. Just keep the rest of the week on schedule, so that means more farming tomorrow. Transport Tycoon on Friday. Train Sim World 3 on Saturday lunchtime, where it's going to be the Great Western Express, I think. Saturday night, something. Maybe Flight on Saturday night. And we'll play some tunes. And then Sunday afternoon, more farming. I've got some lights on, I can't see. It's ducking fark. Okay, we got a 60 miles an hour limit approaching. So we'll do the slowing down thing. That was definitely a long tunnel. Ducking fark, exactly. So here we are, we have double pacer going on. So we're heading our way between Huddersfield and Manchester. Are you complaining now that I put my interior light? Fine. Fine. There. Happy? I could actually do that. Pretty much all the lamps downstairs, one in the bedroom, are all controlled by my Amazon device. Skippy, thank you very much for that. Jock, if you're watching, welcome to Insanity. Leave your brain at the door, if you have one. Oh, the lights came on. They're set to come on at dusk. So they came on just before I came upstairs. So 3 lamps in the living room and my blue LEDs around my TV come on at dusk. Yeah, I really want a Amazon device controlled kettle, because then I could set it to come on at like 6 AM so I get up and the kettle's boiled. Right, we are approaching Greenfield. I am not doing that trend. ...50-mile-an-hour at a pacer, maniac. We were doing 65 a minute ago. Right, Greenfield is the next station stop. Seems to have your rear lights on there, chap. It's going to be one of the last times I watch you live. Let me guess, you've got a job working nights or evenings. Or you're just giving up on Twitch. One of the two. Don't take it personally. I'll try not to. I won't make any comment about the job, but it's a job. pays the bills. That's all that's important. Good bit of exercise, wandering the streets, getting abuse from people. Lovely. Similar to working in retail, actually. Timeliness penalty minus 1,117 of the points, so it's going well. Ah, brakes are really... See, brakes are fine now. That's a bit odd. I've never had a parking ticket. Because I park where I should park and pay my parking. And get back before the parking's due. Minus 25,000. Oh yeah, I think it's been quite high. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to give you that information. I know I might, you know, be an idiot, but I haven't got a private reg. I'm not that bloody vain. Pacer. Right, 1.5 miles to Mossley. Well, hopefully the brakes continue to work. Because it'd be handy, really, because stopping's a thing that needs to happen. Right, a little bit of breakage. A bit more breakage. Yes, I got the insane man bit. I'm not insane. My mother's had me tested. Imagine me sit here watching it corner. Traffic wardens. Well, you can play police simulator thing, whatever it was. That was pretty much going around putting tickets on cars that are parked too far from the curb and the tags had run out. I wonder why I got bored with it really quickly. Partly aided by the person I was playing it with, I think. I may come back to that. Yeah, I still never got to go on one. So they have to go on the Heritage Railway next year. We are arriving in Mossley. Into Pacer. It's an experience. I can imagine, especially a 142 with these seats. That's actually really cool. Okay, he just vanished. Was it me? Or did anybody else just see him vanish? So we've got Stalybridge, Ashton-under-Lyne and Manchester to go. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know where you got that stat from, Ethan, but that's complete and utter twaddle. Some paces have gone to the Southend Pier tourist line. Oh, blimey. Alright, it's got 65 limit. I think we'll get this thing up to speed. I can't see now because some bugger moaned I've been light on. So yeah, so we'll do this route into Manchester and then we'll do one of the loco hold routes. There's a few stormy ones, so we'll see what else we can do. Uh-oh. Double yellow. Slowing it down. Still slowing it down. Still slowing it down. There was a theme there, but with the slowing it down. I keep thinking of Staley Bridge. I'm sure it's a Staley Bridge in Birmingham. Or am I thinking of something else? I'm sure there is. Go on, beep at me. Thank you. I think a long bridge. No, Staley Bridge. Drive to Southend and take a ride on the Pacer. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. It's a bit dark in tunnel. Thankfully it's not light. No, it's all the way around. Thankfully it's light outside the tunnel. There was in fact a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, that's the wrong end. Hang on, bear with me. That end. Oh, we're going to nail this. We haven't overshot a single... I think it said runway then. We haven't overshot a single platform yet. The night is still young. Stay away from the light. This poor guy here has got to walk all the way down here because he thought the train was going to stop up there. No, no. And then vanished. Oops. Yeah, I know the emergency brake kicked in. There we go. Right, Ashton-under-Lyne is next. Is that my... No. Mine is the yellow one with a track change. So we will keep the speed down. Round we go to Ashton under Line. That's very squeaky. Right, back to a 60. So what is it? Ashton under Line and then Manchester. Right, give it the proverbial beans. Yeah, I've never been to Manchester. Did they build Villa Park? Isn't that in Birmingham? I don't know, that's the football thing. I don't know football. Bing. Right, braking is going to be happening soon. More than soon. Actually, quite sort of now, really. I went any further north than Birmingham. Me, furthest north in the UK I've been is just north of Perth. Stanley. Which haven't been to Manchester. Been to Liverpool. Not Stanley. No. Furthest you've been is Glasgow. You're on the outskirts of Glasgow to get across to Edinburgh and then north up to Perth. We have arrived at Ashton under Line. You know what you do when you want to highlight a word? You underline it. Why is Ashton underlined? Has anybody found that out? We're going to call the town Ashton. Underline that. So Ashton underline. Liverpool's really nice. Actually, went round by the docks. Had a wander about. It's quite nice. Right, next stop is Manchester, Victoria. Right, 75 limit. Can we get it to 75? Top speed, 75. Can we break? Can we exceed the recommended speed limit of a pacer? We've got 6 miles to do it. Can he do it, Captain? Can he go any faster? Quite pleasant. It is like being on a bus. Well, I've never heard of the yellow trams of Manchester, so they can't be that much of an icon. Right, 54. Can we get it to 75? Or are we going slightly downhill as well? Can we do it? Can it be done? Can we exceed the recommended speed? We did do 88 miles an hour in a pacer a few months ago on one of the routes. Right, here comes 70. Oh, easily, look at it. Oh, there's 75. And there's 80. .84. .84.7. There we go. I love Twitch. I really do love Twitch. Twitch is awesome. I think I get to 88, 84. All right, 50. Oh god, we got 30. Okay, this isn't going to end well, is it? Oh wow, that's a tight curve. Oh, still speeding. Minus 12,689 points, so we're doing well. Oh, that sounded good. That definitely sounded good. No, 84.8 miles an hour. Rounded the corner on one whale. Rounding the corner on one whale. That's what they call a wheel in Birmingham. It's a whale. Yo called a whale. Exactly. One whale. Right. Got a 40. Then we got a 20, and then we arrive into the Manchesters. Where we were due at 11:44. Our ETA is 11:43. I think that little bit of speeding actually caught us up some time. So that's a good thing. Right, slowing it down. doing 84.7 miles an hour. Exactly. Who'd have thunked it? Although now I'm going to, by slowing down too early, I'm going to recatch up, lose the time that I've regained with the recatching up at the speeding. There was some sort of sense in there. Maybe a little bit. Platform 1 is the platform that we're going into. And you can tell that by the way that it is. Welcome to Manchester. You sure that last sentence made sense to me? No. It's just sometimes I just can't stop what my brain is about to put out. It just words appear. I can't do anything about them, so if I've got to suffer them, so have you. We have made it to Manchester, Victoria. Or it could be we've made it to Manchester, Victoria. I don't know who his Victoria person is, but we've got to tell them we've made it to Manchester. 12 seconds late. You're fired. Is that still going, the You're Fired thing? I've never watched a single episode of that. One of those things in life that I think I'll survive my life never watching. The TV show, the where you're fired thing. You've reached the end of your shift. Time for a well-earned break. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody. Victoria Sponge. Never watched. Oh God, no. Kardashians. The only way is bloody Essex or whatever it is. Never watched any of that. My folks used to watch Strictly Come Prancing About on Ice. Go around and see them sometimes, and that was on. It's like, oh, really? Right then, that'll be that one into Pacer. So we'll scroll down and find one that isn't in Pacer. So we've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. What else? This one. Take the 6005 over the Pennines to Leeds on a wet autumnal day. 20 to 7 in autumn. Is that going to be dark? Might be, might not be. Or 158, 20 to midnight, that's definitely going to be dark. Class 478, 1151, stormy in the summer. The year is 1992, and it is the height of summer. Take train 1Z, for our American viewers, it's pronounced Z. 15, non-stop from Leeds as far as Manchester, Victoria, where another driver will take the train onwards towards Blackpool. So we could do that one. Or there's that one, or there's this one, which is snowy in winter. That's going to be dark as well, isn't it? 4:30 in winter. So I don't know. Should we do the one? Let's take that one in the stormy weather. Let's do a stormy weather one. Grey, rainy, dingy. Brilliant. It was a dark and stormy night. The rain. Holy crap balls, that was loud. Good morning, driver. Today we're taking the summer Saturdays only service from Newcastle to Blackpool North as far as Manchester, Victoria. We're currently waiting on a late York-bound service to depart before getting our platform at Leeds. Oh yeah. That's some carriages. I love the fact that the no smoking is written in like chalk. Maximum speed 95 miles. 95? 95 in this? You're having a laugh, ain't you, governor? Oh, that's proper smoky. Oh, we approve of that. We definitely approve of that. Oh, this is quite cool. We won't be able to see anything for the duration of the journey, but it's quite cool. For those not from the UK, this is what Britain's like. Rainy and a bit dingy. Well, it is up north. Down south, it's actually quite pleasant. Very civilised down here. The further north you go, the more grey and dingy it gets. They haven't got colour up north. Welcome to Leeds. Most of the train fitted on, apart from this last carriage. That's not important. Oh, we've got an inside view. Train Sim World 3 out now. Be streaming that on Saturday. Shameless plug. But it's 1992. I wasn't even born then. We've got to wait for the people of Leeds to get on our train. And then we should... Where are we going? What's going on? Leeds to Manchester. Oh, it's non-stop, isn't it? That's why. 92? Yeah, computer had been invented. 92? Of course it had. Well, my ZX Spectrum was out in the 80s. Oh, that sounded quite cool. Yeah, exactly. I've got my rubber-keyed Commodore, rubber-keyed Spectrum 48 downstairs. Yeah, BBC Micro. Midway through life at 82, that's not bad. Lived to be 164. They're definitely not rushing to get on, are they? Leeds people. They're in no particular hurry. Unless they know I'm in control of the train, so it's like, well, what's the point of rushing? Oh, there we go. When I'm 64. proper smoky. That's what we like. Oh, it's raining again. It's only quite a sad horn, isn't it? Cronky old diesel. This is cool. This is proper era diesel. I played a bit of Super Tramp on Planet Rock today. That's why it's in my head. .425 RPM. It's just doing nothing in it. Things are just literally just ticking over. See, why can't we do this scenario in the sun? Oh yeah, I don't mind a bit of AC/DC. All right, up to 45. That definitely is stereotypical English view, isn't it? Right, more of the speeding up. Or proper black smoke. .75, all of the beans then. Oh, vacuum wipers for the win. The faster you go, the faster they get. I'm sure we're going to have gaps like this when we do our long distance pacer run at Christmas, because we're not going to be stopping at every stop. So we're going to have long periods of just flat out pacer. Wipers going faster than the train. It's quiet in here. I'm facing the wrong way as well. Why would you do that? Well, I bought my tickets for York. You can choose whether you're facing forward or facing backwards. Who would ever choose a seat facing backwards? Right, will this thing actually get to 75 miles an hour? Top speed of 95. No smoking, of course. Hi, Silas. Slippers and chip. You're obviously watching different ads to me.
Oh, yeah.
there's a name. Hello indeed, and thanks for the follow. There's an old ad. Well, you're quite clearly older than I am. Right, so we've got a 65, then a 45, and then a 75 coming up. So I'm going to have to do some of the slowing down thing. Mainly because of the 45 through Morley. I'm actually quite liking the wipers. It's actually quite a cool noise to them as well. Did I miss an AWS? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Damn you. Okay, I'm guessing I've got to wait for the brakes to release now. Damn you. Just because I missed the AWS. There we go. Right. Oh, we're going backwards. Oh, a bit of wheel slip. Oh, it was going so well as well. Come on, stop with the wheel slip. Thank you. Because it's wet as well. Oh, come on, at least let me. Thank you. Well, I wanted to slow down to the 45. I didn't actually want to slow down that much. Right. Speed's going up. It's a good way of telling how fast you're going, because as you get faster, the wipers get faster. Right, so you should be fine through the 45 coming up here. Hopefully. So we're due in at 12:47 at Manchester Victoria. Our current ETA 12:42. It's not like we've been speeding or anything. Into tunnel. Yeah, it's supposed to be, what was it, a 70-minute scenario. Well, we've currently got another 40, less than 40 to go. We haven't been going that long on it. 11:54. 10 minutes? So how is this a 70-minute scenario? I'm sure sometimes with some of these scenarios they just guess at how long it's going to be. Unless we're going to get caught behind a lot of reds. I see a light at the end of the tunnel. It's quite lighty and quite tunnely. Right, 75 mile an hour through Batley. Yeah, I can't see this taking 70 minutes, so another hour, it reckons. I don't think that's going to be a thing. Come off the power. And the wipers come to just sudden stop. So maintaining the 75 quite nicely as it's a little bit of a flat track. Yeah, exactly. As you slow down, it's like, imagine if your car wipers were like that. I suppose they used to be, didn't they? It used to be vacuum powered. Can you imagine that nowadays? Why did you crash? Well, I was slowing down. My wipers slowed down, so I couldn't see where I was going. I crashed. That was a corner. So yeah, still maintaining 75-ish. Wipers speed up. Lots of lovely smoke. There's probably a few of these on heritage lines, but because of the speed restrictions, they're probably just on tick over the whole time, which is, you know, it's great to have them running, but you really want to just give it the beans, don't you? Right, so we've only got 32 miles to go to Manchester through Ravensthorpe, which does sound like one of the houses in Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. I get so confused. Well, exactly. And they're one of the Vulcans that is only allowed to taxi. And like high speed taxi. It just seems a real shame, doesn't it? Right, Murfield next. So I'm looking forward to going to the Railway Museum for our meet-up in December. And having a wander around York as well. I've never been to York. But you know, it's great to see stuff. I'm looking forward to sort of looking at some of the trains from the engineering point of view. So being up close and personal and all that. But it is a shame that they just can't, you know, some of them, or most of them, will just never run again. It's like, you know, we got the meet up next Saturday at the Heritage Motor Museum, and you know, great to see some of the old cars, but they'll just never drive again. That's why I like. There's a few channels on YouTube that you've got collections of cars, but they all run. They all get a run out. They all get used. And I think, you know, it's great having something preserved and to be mint and like new, but I'd rather see something that's lived a life, that's been used, that's been abused, that's got some battle scars, that's, you know, got a story behind it. I don't think it's a fuel issue, because you can get lead replacement petrol, so I don't think it's a fueling thing. Some of them might just be not mechanically viable, you know, and certainly the older stuff, you know, turn of the century stuff. I can imagine getting parts and machining parts is going to be quite expensive. Well, I didn't expect to come around here. I thought I was going to go straight on then. That's quite smoky. There's some smokiness going on there. Speeding up, and you can tell that because so are the wipers. It's actually a really good line, this, which is also why I've done it for 2 weeks running. Wanted to do some of the other routes on it. I'm really enjoying it. Next week, normal service will be resumed. We'll be somewhere else in the UK doing something. Sometimes wipers on trains can be quite annoying. I actually quite like these. I think the audio is really nice for them as well. Oh, damn it. See, look, just when we start getting a bit of speed, we got a bloody 40 limit. Through Huddersfield, oh, it would be, wouldn't it? What are the people from Huddersfield called? Huddonians? Huddites? Hudders? Huddersfieldians. That seems a bit long-winded, doesn't it? Should we ask Alexa, what do you call someone that comes from Huddersfield?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh, well, there you go. Thanks for that. Right, slightly speeding. So through Huddersfield Station we go. There are so many answers we could give to that. They probably are. Ooh, Pacer. It's another tunnel. Hey up, Brian, we're going through a tunnel. Don't know who Brian is. Oh, it does sound good. I love the combination of the engine and the wipers. See, I'm not really a fan of this sort of stuff, and I never used to be a fan of wipers, but that's quite nice. One approves, one does. Actually, it still says we've got another, what, 23 minutes. So still not going to be 70 minutes, is it? What time are we due? So 11:54 to 12. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. This was it 70 minute or 80 minute route? Was that a 70 or 80, wasn't it? Departure, it must have been 70. Yeah, 70. So 11:56, yeah, 70 minutes then. So it says we're going to arrive at 12:47. I bet that isn't the case. I couldn't do maths then. Maths is hard. Although we are now going slightly uphill, not going very fast. But ignoring that. Okay, this might now be where I got my socks. I have actually. I can count to 21 on a cold day, 20 and a half. Yeah, this is where we're going to lose our time then, isn't it? Not having the ability to get to line speed up this hill. Because it's flat out. We can't go any faster. Big switch, says headlight. Oh, that's bright. Foot warmer. I'll have a foot warmer on. A bit of that. We'll have some cab heater. Demister. Instrument lights. Yeah, grab all of those on. That's it, I got my foot warmer on now. Oh, that's lovely. I wonder if that's just a foot plate that gets hot down here. Put your feet there. Some sort of heating element behind it. Or whether it's some sort of blown air thing. Another one going the other way. Well, they're all right because they're going downhill. 9 Frankfurters, please. Exactly. Frankfurters, 9. Oh, you don't want any then? No, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it is. It's 9. It's 9, isn't it? 9 is 9. There's also no. 9, isn't it? It's 9, not 9. 9. Act 9 zijn. It could work with the 4 candles. 4 candles. That is such a good sketch. Yeah, it's definitely not rapid this now, is it? So yeah, our time is now getting further away. So we're now due to arrive at 12:44 because the train won't go that fast. Oh god, the hill's getting worse. We're going to slow down now. You like tough sandwiches. I actually forgot what was in my sandwiches today at work. I made them last night in a rush before I came up here to do the stream. Stuck them in the fridge, got them out of the fridge this morning, stuck them in my rucksack, got them out at lunchtime, bit into it, and ooh, ham. I'd actually forgotten what I put in my own sandwiches. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, really. It's like I surprised myself. I should make them in the dark, should I? Just grab something out of the fridge and put it in a sandwich. And then just open it at work. They'd be like, you know, a Dairy Lee triangle with still in its wrapper in a sandwich, or well, I was about to say there's no fruit or vegetables in my fridge. I ain't got right getting in those. What else is in my fridge? There's some frankfurters in there actually. Sauces, milk, chocolate obviously, clover, and my lunchbox currently. What's in your fridge? But that's fine. I'm okay for a while then. I haven't got that to worry about. A bit of pacer action coming the other way. Well, we've got to slow down to a 60 up here. I don't think we're going to have to come off the power for that. Time's definitely going up. 12:45 now, our ETA. Proper smoky. Well, yeah. Any hot dog buns? No. Which is why they're still in the fridge. Well, no, because to get the frankfurters out, you've got to open the pack thing, haven't you? You've got to slice the pack open, then get them out. So I think, even I don't think, and then they'd be hanging out. My lunchbox is only small. I should rephrase that, really, shouldn't I? So they'd hang out. Easy. They'd hang out the sides of the sandwich. Oh, nearly got caught by the AWS. Nearly. Okay, so we've got a 45 coming up. So we'll slow it down. Which means, of course, the wipers do the slowing down thing as well. Why are we doing 45? Is it this sharp corner thing? Wipers are putting me in a hypnotic trance. They are very relaxing wipers, as wipers go. I can't remember what car I had. It just had one wiper. Was that my BX? I'm sure my first BX had just one wiper. My C4 had like clap hands wipers. They were quite cool to watch. Right, so 45. Oh, 85. It wasn't the norm. I'm sure it was my first BX. Only had one wiper. And that was an 88, I think it was. Through the tunnel of love we go. It's very long. So yeah, tomorrow night looks like we'll be back with some more farming. Friday night is going to be some open TTD Transport Tycoon. Saturday lunchtime more trains on Train Sim World 3 on the Great Western Express. Saturday night, not sure yet. It may end up being flight due to having enough people to do, well, anything else. And then Sunday afternoon back on the farm. Seem to have gone through this tunnel on every single trip I've done. Oh yeah, you were supposed to do those manually on the old cars. My old Land Rover had a flap in the front of the car you opened to let fresh air in. Imagine doing that nowadays. Although it never really went fast enough to allow too much fresh air in. Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to decide tomorrow what the plan is, but at the moment there isn't enough of us to do Forza. We had trucking as an alternative, there isn't enough of us to do that. So it has been suggested that maybe flight. We have emerged from the tunnel. It's been a little while since we've flown, really. We'll be doing some more once the new update releases next month. But it's just something to do we haven't done for a while. And we can play some music as well, so we can get into cruise and play some tunes. Right, we've got 14 miles to Manchester. I'm really liking this train as well. Loco, engine, whatever it's called. Class 47. I'll have to try this in, I think I've got it in Train Sim World 3. See how it compares. I might do actually. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Probably it's a trust thing, isn't it? It's trusting you weirdos not to play some really bad music. Because you lot are quite odd. You are, just in case you didn't know, you are very odd. All of you. Yes, you as well. You were sat there thinking, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're all slightly deranged. Right, approaching Greenfield. Oh, God. Bloody crazy, flipping, stupid frog. Back when people were spending money to have that as a ringtone. Remember when that was the thing? People bought ringtones. Ringtone on my work phone has been the same for the last 2.5 years. Ringtone on my personal phone is silent. Because it never rings anyway. I've just got a few different text tones for people. Not that I ever get any texts either. Work phone ringtone is Brothers in Arms, Dire Straits. Which is my favourite song in the world. Oh God. Diddle-oo-doo, diddle-oo-doo, diddle-oo-doo-doo. I had a 3510. Used to charge it like once a week, didn't you, back then? It was like, you know, you had like 2 bars of battery left, you know, it'd see the day out and probably the next day. Although I can go at least a couple of days between charging my well, both phones actually. I don't charge my work phone every day, probably every couple of days. My own phone I probably charge, if I charge it on like a Sunday night, I'll put it back on charge again probably on a Tuesday night. Right, 10 miles to Manchester. Right, we got a 50. So yeah, it's going to be a 70-minute scenario. I don't feel like it should be a 70-minute scenario. We're going to post the plans in DC. DC? Oh, Discord. I'll probably put something in the flight room if we're going to do flight. I'll decide tomorrow because I'll look at, see who's doing what or who's around for tomorrow for what. It'd be nice to do some flight because we haven't done it in a while, and say we can play some music. Right, slow it down because we've got a 50 as we approach Staley Bridge. Alright, flashing yellows. Slow it down, slow it all down. Does look good. Actually, let me go 25 the other side of Staley Bridge, so flashing single yellow, so I think we better put the brakes on in case there's a red at the other end of Staley Bridge. This is a tunnel, and you can tell that by the way that it is. I've now slowed down inside. Can't see, it's gone bloody dark. How are we supposed to see where we're going? Don't worry, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and there it is, just there. Right, so are we going to get a red? I'm just going to do the braking thing just in case. I don't know who Justin is and why he's got a case, but we'll do the braking thing for him anyway. That looks like this red one. No, that's not. That's yellow for me. Double yellow. Okay, track change. Hi, Hawklin. So I'm not going to go too quickly through it, because we've got 25 coming up here anyway. Yeah, I've never really fancied VR. It's never really something that's appealed to me. Okay. So the next one's red. Unless we sod off down there, then it might not be. And we are sodding off down there. Okay. Okay, so I'll still do the going slow thing, just in case the whole speed limity thing doesn't do the increasing of the speed limits. No, we've got a green. Right. Beans. Does sound really good. Oh, now we get a 60. Up go the increasing of the speeds of the wipers. Doing good today. It is Wednesday. 2 of the days of the working week left to go, and then it's the weekend. Woohoo! So 70, 75, 7 miles to go. So we are due in about a minute late. That's not bad. That's acceptable. Train's a minute late. I wouldn't be upset by that. Yeah, VR just has never really appealed to me. I've got, I couldn't stream VR. I wouldn't be interested in playing anything in VR. So it's not something I've ever looked at. I can see the appeal to it, but I'm quite happy. Right, 5 3/4 miles to go. So we're arriving at the Victorias. And then what we'll do is, same as we did last time, I'll just jump in the train we haven't done tonight and just do a bit of a route just to finish us off. Yeah, I don't do horror, so there's no way I'd do a horror game in it. Blimey. I've never seen the fascination with going to watch something that will scare you. It's like, no. If I wanted to do that, I'd just look at myself in the mirror in the morning. Job done. Yeah, again, those sort of games though, I only play when I'm streaming them, so I couldn't stream in VR, so I wouldn't entertain it. Right, 70 limit. A little bit of the speed reductions. Approach even Manchester Victoria. Yeah, but don't forget, I'm running 5 screens, so I wouldn't be able to see 5 screens on 2 separate PCs and do VR. So there's no point. No point for me anyway. Right, so down to a 70, which are fine, and down to a 60. We've got green. Yeah, 5 screens. Well, 4 on the main PC, 1 on the streaming PC. But I want to put a second one on the streaming PC. So there'll be 6 in here then. Right. Bring the speed down. So we've got a 60, then a 30, then back to a 50, and down to a 40. So may as well just take a slow bimble in. Three are the same. One's different. My 4K screen, my main gaming screen is different, and the streaming PC is currently running for a 40-inch TV. Screen in front of me is the game. Screen to my left, I put Twitch preview up and use it for like maps, things like that. Screen to my right has got chat on plus Steam. Screen extremely to my left is Discord. And then the TV on the wall above me is the streaming PC. But yeah, I do need more space sometimes. Certainly when I used to do flight a lot, I'd run out of real estate. Oh, so now it stops raining as we approach Manchester. Typical, isn't it? sun comes out when you get to Manchester. Who knew? Yeah, there's quite a bit of value to the screen. And I've got 2 brand new screens in boxes behind me. I bought 2 years ago. And I think I got another. There's another spare screen. Yeah, downstairs behind one of the armchairs in the living room for downstairs to set up. Right, 40 limit, slightly downhill, so you've got to try and control the speed a little bit as we approach Victoria. Lovely girl. Alright, double yellows. See, why couldn't the weather been like this? It'd have been, actually I quite enjoyed the wipers, but you know, it'd have been a lot nicer if it had been, you know, not raining. Right, so I'm going to get a single yellow. Make our way into Manchester Victoria, where we're a couple of minutes late actually. (11:54, 12:49). Yeah, so it wasn't 70 minutes, was it? That was 55. So I don't know who makes up these times for these routes, but they need a new calculator. And we're late. We're 5 minutes late. Well, no, 2 minutes late, actually. So they didn't think it's a 70-minute route that would take us to the end of this dream. No. Welcome to Manchester, Victoria. Yeah, exactly. It's a 70-minute route. I did it in 55, and yet I'm, what, 3 minutes late? How does that work? I do wonder sometimes with some of these routes, they just make up a time. I don't think people actually drive the route. Surely if they'd have driven that a couple of times and got the average time it takes them to drive it, they can then go, oh, actually, yeah, it's only a 55-minute route or 50-minute route, but not put it's a 70-minute route, and then you think, oh, okay, because yeah, it's 11:54, 12:47. That's 50 minutes. Final destination reached. How does that work then? So that was, I will just double check that. Number 3. Let's go and have a look. Hang on. Huddersfield. There we go. Yeah, that's the one we just done. 70 minutes. So we've done a 50-minute route and a 70-minute route in an hour and 52. How's that? How's that even a thing? That's at night. 158. That's cloudy. We'll do a little bit of this. We won't do it all because it's going to be probably getting dark. But we'll do a cloudy snow run in the 158. So at least we've driven the 158. We'll do a bit of this one. See how it goes. Good afternoon, driver. Having battled to bring this train up from Liverpool Lime Street, will now be taking her over the Pennines in this horrendous weather. Please allow passengers to board here before departing. Signal allowing at 16:28. Be aware that an early running freight service is being parked ahead of us due to the inclement weather to ensure it reaches its destination. Okay. Okay, on. That in. Get rid of that. It's a bit bloody dark in here. Let's find some switches. Cab light. There we go. Let's do some of the lightage. I can't do that from here. Let's open some doors then. That one. And there we go. Wipers on. No, wipers. There we go. The 10-minute ones are the train spotter ones, aren't they? So they're just watching trains. So yeah, what we got? Stalybridge, Huddersfield, 17 miles. We'll see if we can make it to Huddersfield, and then we'll end there. Have we got an inside view? We have. Have we got windows? Yes, we have. Cold and rainy. Best thing to do. Open the window. Oh god, that's red, isn't it? Last thing I want to do is pull straight out of the station and run a red. Well, that was a good start. Rear of the train. Yeah, rear of the train, still in the station. Oh no, we got yellow now. Track change, okay. Oh, I think I got some wheel slip there. He didn't like it. No, okay. Oh, I've only got a 25 limit anyway. Well, actually, you're about to go to a 50 limit. Well, it's not going to be snowy in the tunnel, hopefully. So I never used to be a fan of the trains with looking through a little porthole window. I don't mind some of them now. Oh. There we go. We shouldn't get any wheel slip in here. Alright, so 50 limit here, then we got the 65 limit outside the tunnel by the looks of things. Oh god, single yellow, okay. Oh, I thought we might have got a good run. Oh, it did say a thing about a freight train though, didn't it? Right, where are you going to be? Light. And what colour are you going to be? Are you going to be a green one? Are you going to be a yellow one? Or are you going to be a red one? Which colour will you be? And of course it's round the corner. Because why wouldn't it be? The other side of a bridge, yep, lovely, good placement. Oh, it's yellow again. Okay. So we know the next one's red. Would normally be, I thought, at the end of the following station. But obviously not. Unless we're running straight through. But I'm not doing the speeding up thing because, well, we don't know what's around the corner. Apart from some more track, that's around the corner. Concrete. Where's the tunnel? And snow. Snow could be the thing around the corner. Yep, indeed. National speed limit applies. I'm slightly scared as to what this next signal is going to be, though. Hopefully, by me going slow, whatever's in front of me is sodded off. Hopefully. I don't want to go too fast in case I can't stop. Okay, it's just round here. Which one? A green? Give me a green one. I don't put it around the corner. I can't see it. Is that a green? No, it's green. It's green. It's green. Go, 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 go. Right, 65 limit. So yeah, we'll get as far as Huddersfield in this, and then we'll end when we get there. Ah, so you're blaming Trent for something that he's going to do before he does it. I like that. That's quite good thinking. Nope, yeah, we approve of that. Hang on, I'm sweet and innocent. Right, 65 limit. This thing apparently can do 90. Blimey. Exactly. Sweet and innocent. I am. I tell myself that every single morning. bridge to the face. One of those magic Disney mirrors. Yeah? Or I just look in the mirror when I haven't put the lights on yet. Get out of bed, it's dark. Look in the mirror. Ah, you're sweet and innocent, you. Go downstairs, make a coffee, no mirror. Come upstairs, get in the shower. Get out of the shower, mirror's all fogged up. Go back in the bedroom to get dressed. Ignore the mirror. Go downstairs. Go to work. Don't look at any mirrors. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually looked at myself in a mirror. That's probably why. Right, got 60, then a 15, then an 85. What? That just seems a bit extreme. We may just have to slightly ignore the 15 and see what happens. Right, what's the worst that can happen? $60, $15, $85. Oh, nothing. That's disappointing. Right, 85 then. This through that flipping long tunnel again. Doesn't seem as long. How does every route go through this bloody tunnel? So yes, we'll get to Huddersfield and then we'll stop. Next week, something else from the UK. Maybe I might go down and do something on the south coast. We did the East Coast Way in Train Sim World 3 last week. So I might go and do something down that way in Train Sim Classic next Wednesday. Tomorrow night, though, back with some more farming. Friday night, got some Transport Tycoon. Saturday lunchtime, Train Sim World 3. Saturday night, something. And then Sunday afternoon, more farming. And once again, we are going through the long tunnel. Right, a 45 limit. We'll just pretend we didn't see that. We'll back it off a little tiny bit. And then, I've never heard that before, Stokey. And then we got a speed limit that we can't quite read. Cheers, Calcim. Holy crap, that was a corner. Yeah, I can see why that was a 45 now. Definitely see why that was a 45. There would have been some sort of derailment there, I think. Right, let's go for it. Downhill. We got to 84.7, whatever it was, in the pacer going down here. This is certainly going to do a lot more than that. Well, I think we started slower though. Back to future speed. '94, '95. That's the. Oh no, over 90. 90 is the maximum speed. Can we get it to 100? Oh God, bloody hell. 99. $100. Yeah, that's pretty rapid. That's definitely pretty rapid. She can't take much more, Captain. She can't do it. Right, 2 miles to go. Ah, we're all good. Passengers are texting their family going, I don't know if I'm ever going to see you again. Oh yeah, minus 58,000 points. No, I just decided just to go flat out down the hill to see if we could beat the speed we were in the pacer earlier. Okay, let's do some braking. Minus 126,000 points. That's quite good. That's acceptable. Passengers would be getting off in Huddersfield and kissing the ground. And nice and gently and slowly we approach Huddersfield. The people of Huddersfield don't know what's happened back there. Worst scoring train. Oh, I could beat that. There we go. We'll let the victims get off here in Huddersfield. And stop. The work thing was busy. Really busy. Lots of IT issues, lots of supplier issues, lots of thing issues. Just an issues day. Reinstalling Outlook on multiple devices because the Samsung Mail app decided not to work anymore on old Android devices. Gotta love Android. Oh yeah, you got to sign the, if you haven't signed it already, you got to sign the next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll do to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Simpson Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Still remember it. From the Fernbus days, Fernbus making a return over Christmas. As will Tourist Bus. I'm not going to sit here and wait for passengers to board. Right, let's go back to the menu then. Because that's as far as we're going. God, you read the small print. Don't do it. Don't read the small print. There we go then. Our second week looking at Huddersfield. Next week we'll do something on the south coast. We were down on the East Coastway in Train Sim World 3, so we'll do something on the south coast in Train Sim Classic next week. Next stream though is back tomorrow night for some more farming on our multiplayer farm. Friday night then some multiplayer Transport Tycoon. Saturday lunchtime Train Sim World 3 on the Great Western Express. Saturday night something yet to be decided. And then Sunday afternoon, more farming, because I'm becoming a bit of a farming addict. So there we go. Thanks you lot in chat then for keeping me company for the last 2 and a bit hours. And to this lot as well. Thanks to Trent for the bits. Well, Crispy wasn't even watching, so I'm not going to thank Crispy. To Nightbot and Trent for doing no moderation at all. To Balls Inspector for following. I'll give you my number. And to Kelsey, Calsim and Jock for resubscribing. Thank you very, very much indeed. I will be back with some idiots then tomorrow night for some stuff on the farm. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.